Okay. Well, this is all an experiment because this is the system that I will be using when I go on work vacay. Work vacay. Oh, she's so hot. Well, okay, so we are going to be filming on the S24, and the sound is being provided by, thank you, Johnny Watson. He sent me the Hollyland Lark A1 setup, so I have to try to adjust my volume because you're not the volume, you're not the microphone anymore. That's that guy. Could clip it to the hat. I could clip it whatever. It comes with a receiver for an Apple, an iPhone, but you can get the converter so that I could actually convert this over to C. Then I would have two receiver units. The other receiver unit is a C, and it's plugged into your butt. And then there's two microphones. So, if Matt was here, if somebody good was here, we could he could be mic'd up. The downside is I have no monitor, and for all I know, 15 minutes in, it could shut down, and we'd never know. I tried. I tried to. There's a through port in there, and I don't think it allows you to do any of the connectivity. Samsung DeX, as far as I'm concerned, is completely useless. I mean, I can actually have DeX show up over here, but I can't get to use it as a monitor. If somebody knows the way, that'd be great. But that's the biggest downside. It's almost like I feel like I need to put a mirror or something behind you guys. Um, Got a package in. That's a nice package. So we're going to do Bloody Mary and Zing Zang Dill Pickle. Remember, the participation award that I got from Tardisius is one shot. But if you use the bottom of it, it's two shots. That Tardisius is just so ahead of his game. By the way, Tardisius, I miss you. I don't know what's been going on. I mean, it was one thing when I thought maybe I was missing you because I wasn't watching enough people's videos. I mean, it is all fair and all, but now he's just been. I've been told he was commenting, but he hasn't done a video. Oof. I'd like to squeeze those oranges. I just put up a video for the Holtzman, for the peasant, and already proving John right. I put it up on Mr. 10mm Bullet versus the Ebomi channel, because the Ebomi channel is, I just love the fact that I'm fighting this all the way to the last piece. Okay, sorry, I'm paranoid on this one. Oof, yes. Yeah, I just hope it keeps on going. I did order an adapter so that I could plug it into the computer when we do locked and loaded. So I can do this microphone and then my normal camera. She's the one that looks like she's 10 years old most of the time, but okay. So it says delicious taste. I like regular Zing Zang, and I do like adding a little pickle. Unfortunately, I'm Irish, and it's cold, so it's a little pickle. See, I can't use that, girlfriend. If I brought the work phone down, it's supposed to hit negative 40 tomorrow. Last time I checked, it was 1 degree. Sorry, Mr. Brown. Hey, Google, what's the temperature outside right now?
In Duluth, it's currently 5 degrees.
Is there any wind chill?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Is there any wind chill?
Sorry, I don't understand.
God, you're a fucking idiot. Wind chill. What's the temperature? Is there any wind chill to go along with the temperature right now? Yeah, that's right. Stick your tail between your legs and fuck off all the way, as Jim would say. Now why do I leave that thing on? Oh, I guess there's only one reason. Hey, Google, what's my name?
You are a person.
Did you get, like, erased or something? I was going to say, there's one reason to keep that bitch going, and that is so I could ask her my name and have her tell me. But now that she can't fucking tell me, God damn, I feel better. Hey, you know what's nice about that setup? There's no wires attached to you. I can literally just grab the phone and I could show you the 2 safes and everything in the gun room, but I'm not. And give you a tour of the rest of the shithole known as my basement, but I'm not. Okay. Let's, yeah. That was the one that had the really nice butt. Let's see. A blast in the past, 11 years ago. SC Crash 26. I don't know if that stood for South Carolina. He has 10 subscribers. I am subscribed. And he has one. He has one video from 8 months ago. Visions of Atlantis. A band. Okay. Oh. Hi. How's it going, Violet? Brad's girl. First in is Rich Huff. He's the one that recommended the Hop Slam, and he's the first in, and oh my, Daddy would like to spend some time in the Puffy Zone. I mean, Rich was the one that recommended the Hop Slam, and he's the first on the Hop Slam video. Sub comment from Bad says, cheers, Rich. Richie Poo. Jolson says, Foxtrot 2. Again, I don't know what it is that I've always really liked about her, but pretty sure it's her tits. Bad says, greetings, Jolson. F2. F2 is a hit on a ship that's already been declared as a hit, and it's on the bottom of the ocean. Subcomment. Seriously? Oof, Daddy like it. Smile Money says here. Somehow, Smile Money saying here got all of this. Cobra says there. Then Smile Money says been there. And then Smile Money says been here. And then Bad says everywhere. And then Bad says greetings, Smile Money. And then Cobra says greetings, or sorry. Then Bad says greetings, Cobra. I was about to say, Cobra says greetings, Cobra? What a narcissistic prick. Personal favorite. Just cover up them nipples. And you can tell by the limited amount of coverage necessary that it is what I would call the perfect nipple. We don't need it to look like a goddamn pancake. Sorry, I digress. Then Bad says, Eric loves that read more button, but what is the read more button? According to Google AI, the read more button is a website element that shows only a snippet of a content, like an article summary, fact, answer, or product description, and when clicked, either expands to show the full text. On the same read more button, page, or links to separate page with a complete context, improving page load times, focus, and user experience by managing content volume and confirming user fucking interest. Cobra says, hello there. And Multi-Gunman says, there. Salty says, hop, skip, and naked. I thought it was going to be hop, skip, and go fuck yourself. Mr. 27 says, I just felt like naked. Bad says, jumped out of your trousers, I see. Multi-Gunman says, tag, you're naked. More sub-comments. Oh, God, yes. I mean, first off, how often is it that you see an Oriental woman with tinny tits, let alone, I think more of the domesticated ones that have come to the United States where they stand too close to the microwave, and then their tits just go. I mean, personally, I saw nothing wrong with them boobies. Cobra says, where is Matt? Smile Money says, I bet he is not with Eric playing pool at a new bar. Cobra says, debauchery is afoot. Smile Money says, I was concerned with the new daytime schedule. He would be available every review. Then the channel would become B&M Brew Reviews, or bowel movement for those that imagine the crap he would hear. We would hear. Tom says, Smile Money, true, but when Matt is in the studio, we get to see the latest in homeless fashion. Smile Money then says to Tom, I am way behind on fashion trends. I thought it was the metrosexual look. Bad says, no Matt on sub. Then Bad says to Smile Money, I'd watch the BM show. It's kind of cool when your initials actually would do something like that. Like Brian Menoir. All of a sudden, I just couldn't come up with an M last name. Brian Monday, BM. I listen to I think it's a show out of the Twin Cities, Bob Sansevier. So his show is the BS show. Cobra says, Smile Money. M&B Brew Reviews, which is Mandy Brew Reviews, was as opposed to Bandy Brew Reviews. Then Bad says the Smile Money pocket pool, I bet. And then Smile Money says to Bad, Eric said he didn't play. Now I can't vouch for Matt's whereabouts. I like to play pool. I just don't give a shit about hanging out in a bar. It's like if a bunch of us are going to get together, isn't it so much more enjoyable just to grab some more than half the price beer at the liquor store and then go like here versus the equivalent to turning the music up and having to shout over music? No, I've just never. I mean, back when I was engaged to the, which could have been the first wife, we used to, I mean, we were also in our 20s, so it was like more likely, we'd go to a bar or whatever. But even at that, we were usually better at hosting some kind of a get together at our place. Cobra says J6, January 6th. J6 is a miss. Smile Money says, always remember J6. Kev Dog says staged. And then Smile Money says agreed. So, Kev Dog, I kicking around the idea in about say 5 weeks from now, right around there, me, you, Smile Money, and Pete from the Armory channel getting together. You that? Or I'm gonna drive right on by. I tell you though, if I do end up doing a get together with any of the three of you, I'm either gonna sleep in my car that night, or I'm gonna hang out with one of the three of you and then hit the road early in the morning, because if I've already driven from Maine to PA, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna see. This is what started it all in the first place. This is what got me in trouble. We got in the car at like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning when we went to go visit John. It was me, Christine, and Jules, and we knew that we were gonna have a day layover at Jerry's in Pennsylvania. So I figured just drive straight on through. 24 and a half, almost 25 hours. And I was at the point where I swore I was never going to do that again. And then I almost attempted to do it on the way back, but we ran out of gas, and the next place didn't open until at least 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. So we were forced to stay a night in northern Michigan. And as is, we rented a hotel room, and I think we slept for 4 hours and then hit the road again. On the road again. It's great to get out on the road again. Oh yeah, and my snit. Tits are a little on the small side, but I can deal with that. I think she looks really cute. Oh, let's play the game. I'd keep this. I mean, if I spend the rest of my life playing Pokeathon with this, not a problem. Let's turn out to be a bitch. See, she's hot too, but I'm not disappointed with my choice. Game starts on the next slide. J-Dog says, here at home. Bad says, greeting, JD. J-Dog, so bad news. I am probably only going to be in town. I'm either going to leave Wednesday. I keep shortening it. I'm either going to leave Wednesday or Thursday. So I've got my first stop. I think the last time I was at this moment in time, that's when the whatever it is, life is short, so let's stick a stick up our ass and get all butthurt over whatever. But so this time around, I think I'm just gonna skip my first step along the way, but I'll have a couple of nights in northern New York before I head to Maine, and I'm gonna be in Maine for at least a month. I am going to miss the very first time I am ever going to miss the girls' party. It is in February, which at first it was like, it's in February. But I guess when you're gone for a month, this shit happens. Sit, boo-boo. Oh yeah, I was cleaning and I found another flashlight to put, and this isn't right behind you guys. This isn't like the domain for it's not like a flashlight exhibit. I just had a bunch of them when I was doing a video, so that's not even the point. I think when so I've been trying to make sure that I get everything all planned out here. I've been making a checklist on my phone of all the stuff that has to go. I have my to-go box, and I have decided that I am to keep things simple. I am taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know. I have like 10 or 12. 10 or, well, I guess it would be 14 total. I have 14 mags, and I'm taking both of the VP9s. I will be daily EDCing the tactical, and I will be bringing the other one merely as backup, or if the world turns upside down when I'm in Maine, I will have, I can dual wield. No. Is this thing seriously powered by... This must be powered by a couple of CR123s. That would explain why it does not have any batteries in it. And if it is a flashlight that is powered by CR123s, I honestly look, CR12, no, these are the CR2s. I despise almost anything these days that requires a battery when you could charge it. As a matter of fact, I didn't order it, but I probably should order it so that it's, maybe I'll order it while I'm in Maine, and it'll be here when I get back, but I'm going to order one of the new Roku remotes. It's not only is it backlit, but it's rechargeable, which is something that the Apple TV remote does that, but I don't really use that much anymore. Yes, this appears to be what the hell, the clicky switch stopped working? Huh. Now we have two possibilities. Oh, wait a second. I might have had the batteries in wrong. It still doesn't explain. So it says positive. I don't know. Maybe this thing never did that. Maybe you screwed it down to have it come on, and you back it off, and all you have to do is touch the button to be it momentary. That makes no sense. I tell you what, I'm not going to deal with it anymore. So I'm going to make it one of you guys' problem, and I am just going to be throwing it in the bottle ship prize box. You can use it as a weapon. You can use it as a whatever. And am I the only one that has, I don't know, there must be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8, well, 9, 10 possible different batteries in this box alone. Okay, sorry, I forgot all about this. My girl, Dana something. I can actually talk to her. I'm a real boy. She's a Facebook friend of mine. Well, I say that me and probably 1.5 million other people. Actually, I think she had, mommy. I think she had like 258,000 followers or whatever on her thing. This is for Hung Like a Light Switch. LED light switch busy board. Warning, choking hazard, small parts, not for children under 3. And what happens when you, hopefully, I don't even know what this thing's made. Oh, it's made out of wood. What in the absolute fuck is this? Is this the fucking adult version of a fucking put the pegs in the board thing when you're a kid? As a screwdriver. What? Okay, so let me read the directions, because if it actually does do something, oh yeah, that's what the screwdriver's for. Oh my God, yes. Oh, I guess we're back to playing the game. Yeah, I'll keep that. I think I've been happy either way, but I am definitely happy with the decision. She is cute, though. Oh, oh, God. I'm holding on that. Okay. She's okay. Oh God, yes. I just yes. Okay, one of you has too much time on your hands. So you've got the master switch, and there's two keys on here. Stick it in and turn it, because yeah. Where do we? I don't even remember what happened 5 seconds ago. I'm gonna pass on this, even though I'm sure fishy leather would be fine. And then you can literally turn everything on. Boom. Oh, that one's just momentary. A switch, a switch, a switch, a switch, a switch, a switch. Oof. It's kind of a 50-50. And now it's all lit up. Okay. Dear customer, thank you for purchasing this. I didn't. The wooden busy board. Which can effectively stimulate your children's visual and tactile senses, promoting comprehensive development. God. Dick. So now what I need to find is one of those little four-wheel things where I can move around in my thing while I have my activity center. I did not get the opportunity to say I am staying on top of, around, underneath Halle Berry. That is still hot, but Halle Berry. Smart Money says, is Sam relocating to the job site in PA with her company? Is that why you will be in the area? No, that is not. They are. The job did the New York job did wrap up. I think another company attempted to hire them away by dangling a shit ton more money at them, but the company they work for is the largest not just making this shit up just to say it, the largest infrastructure company in the world, not in the United States, but the world. And they thought, let's go with another company versus stick with the big boy. They just wanted to, I guess, prove their allegiance. So, no, I think one of the things on the table right now is Alaska. Never been to Alaska. Other than the salmon, I've really never had a reason to, but I mean, who in the right mind plays with something like that? Smile Money says, Smile Money, again, I can give you the exact 411. But like I said, the last time we were in this situation, I was like, first of all, let me just do the Cliff Note version. Smile Money, if I said, would you like to come and visit me and Christine? And you went, well, money's tight right now, and I just I get it. I totally get it. Well, as you well know, I have basically not had anything really exceptionally awesome for a job since before Thanksgiving. Kind of the nature of the beast. I know several people that are in the same situation as me. Construction kind of sucks this time of the year, but all of a sudden now I've got shit stacking up, but I did not have anything. I had only one thing slated, and I was already supposed to be done. Her project was bid in early November, a start date of the second week in December, and a contact me with a start date the second week in December, and more than likely starting either the last week of December or the first week of January. And that came and went, and then she contacted me and said, I'm not going to be ready. I apologize if you have to, because I want you to be able to do the project. And I'm like, no, just let me know when you're ready. Well, I haven't heard from her, and now with all this extra pending stuff, I basically contacted her and said I have an opportunity to complete, where hopefully we can complete phase 2 of a project that I started over a year and a half ago, and the only way I would have been able to work her project into this now is if she told me that she was ready to go on Tuesday, and then I would bust ass to get the job completed within 5 days, 5 to 7 days tops, and then be on the road. And she contacted me and she goes, I am not even 100% sure that I can be ready for you in 2 weeks. And she goes, but if I have to wait for you to get back from your project in Maine, she goes, I'm good with that. She goes, I'm the one that put you in this situation, and I have plenty of stuff that I can do to push it off until you get back. So I had to do what I thought was right for my wallet and a friend, and take this, which is for guaranteed work for 1 month. And then when I get back, I should be able to do her project. And then my friend and neighbor, ex-neighbor, doesn't live down here anymore, Jordan, he's on a big project right now, I think doing a bunch of renovations and shit for his client. And his client has the entire first floor and the entire second floor on a fairly big house that she wants all refinished. And I'm like, that would all be perfect. I could get back and do my my project that I have on, and then I can throw this one in. So feast or famine. You know, when you work for yourself, sometimes until you get rolling, again, I still have to check and find out availability and the price. I really feel like I would be fucking up by not doing the home show down at the Duluth Entertainment and Convention Center. But again, $800. That's $800 just to sit at a table versus, I wonder if it'd be possible just to like moonlight it. I mean, I could walk around with a bunch of business cards and I don't know, maybe stand by the, when you go to the gun show and there's that guy walking around with 2 rifles and each rifle has a complete build sheet on it and for sale. And this is how much I want. He didn't set up a table. He's just walking around with a couple of rifles that he's selling. So, I've been missing girls. I would have taken the last one over this one, but now that to play fair, Sharky. Oh yeah, little buddy. And not in this variation with this particular dot on it, but he did shoot this. Sharky did shoot that. See, that was another possibility of something to leave upstairs on my side of the bed, but I just absolutely, I hate that stupid Beretta. That thing is a piece of shit. I mean, I can't wait until it leaves. Yeah, for home defense, if right now, of all the shotguns I've ever been in possession of, I think that would be the one that I would hand out to my friends like candy on Halloween. The only other one I'd like to get my hands on is not that goddamn Shockwave. I'd like to get the Remington version of it that I think it held 4 or 5 rounds and it was a semi-auto, not a pump. I would consider that one, but when it comes down to it, that guy's badass. Like I said, if the day comes that I have to, well, this one could also end up in the same trunk as the other one, but if I had to, this is what was on my side of the bed. I just think it's funny that the Beretta is, goddamn, those are nice nipples. The Beretta is lighter, holds more rounds, is an automatic. I mean, this one isn't terrible. I mean, I still think bedside gun, I would probably still have this up there over, that, I'll take that. My only regret would be as if the next one is a redhead. See, nothing wrong with this, but quite happy with the last one. On the list of things you don't give a shit about, I have my Holtzman, the scalpel, and I wear this right here, but when you pull on it to to get it out. See, it's pulling in the same direction as releasing it. So Wade gave me the idea. Are you serious? I'll leave that over here. See, here's the nice part about this microphone is I can just keep talking to you over here. I mean, you have no idea what I'm oh, McLean. I got an image. Just kidding. I don't have to scream. I don't have to. Any of the above. But I had to do the little loopy thing because you'd be pulling it right off of you. So I did the loop thing, and that shit, it worked. It worked great. There was no way for you to not get everything because the loop kept it from pulling out on you. But the loop turned out to be an every morning putting the belt on problem. There, that's better. So all I did is took the belt clip, pocket clip, and it used to be right here, and I just used the bottom hole in the sheath, drilled a second hole to hold it on. So now I'm just literally putting it on, and when I draw, it's just pulling against my own loop, and I am going to, this will be another thing that for sure will be on me. I haven't decided. I have to decide on all the knives and the weapons and shit I'm taking. And I do realize that I'm going through a few commie fucking areas. So I am going to be putting, I have this case, which has got, right now has just the mags in it. All of the mags are in here. The HK VP9 with the awesome sights will be in there, and the other one will be on my side. And when I hit some commie land, I'll probably I'll still keep it on me. But in the event that it looks like I'm getting pulled over, I will not have it on me by the time somebody gets to the door. And that bright fluorescent case is also going to be going into a big duffel bag. Well, there will be a padlock on it, and it'll be going into a duffel bag. I don't relish the idea of like a legal problem. On the other hand, I am not counting on anybody from the government protecting my life. I'll take that on myself. Just like I'm responsible for making sure I have something to eat so I don't starve and all the above. Smile Money, congrats on limiting your firearm desires to just a Hellion. I think that was introduced in 2022. Does it use black powder?
Oh, come on now. That ain't even bullshit. That's horse shit.
Cheap old gun guy, whatever you are, be a good one. I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole. Yo-de-yo. I like to throw styrofoam containers out of my Cadillac. Dennis Leary, that was an awesome song. Again, okay, I missed the last one. This one, this is nothing wrong with it, but I'll roll the dice. On to the next. Smile Money. EMT Rail Fan is about 5 hours away from Pete and I. PA is a long-ass state. Pete is only 20 to 25 minutes from me, only because of traffic lights. EMT says he'll probably just drive right on by again. Okay, EMT. Are you north or south? Because 5 hours, I hate to say this, and this is a bad analogy, and I apologize because a few of you do rip on me, and maybe deserved, but I would not drive 5 hours out of my way to see my mother. And like I said, that's a bad analogy. I should use something different. I mean, I could see myself driving 5 hours out of the way to see the three of you guys all in one location. 5 hours, though, see, I'm trying. I'm hoping the only reason, that was really gay, wasn't it? And then I missed wherever I was. The last one is because she's a redhead. I would have taken, but no, that I'll pass on this one. 5 hours. 5 hours is a long out of the way. But the question I have for the two of you is, I'll be coming from Maine to go home. And I believe, because of fucking Canada, that it always directs me through New York. I mean, I know I went through New York coming back. Was it 2 on the way there and back? I think I went through New York both ways. Because one time I was coming from Jerry's house going to Maine, and then I was going from John's house back to Minnesota. The only detour I did is Christine did not want to have anything to do with Illinois. And I told her, she's like all paranoid. It's like, oh, the weather and Chicago. And I'm just like, listen, don't worry. I'll check in with you. I'm the one going. I'm not telling you have to go. I'm going. I don't have a problem driving in snow. I mean, if it's like freaking whiteout conditions, you get off the freeway and you wait it out. I don't have a problem doing that. On the how things change. 24 hours ago, I think I talked about this, I was contemplating taking my truck. My truck will do over 20 miles per gallon on the freeway without the plow. But you're still looking at over, say, $100 every 475 miles. Well, today I ran 20 minutes north of here to pick up some tires and a roof rack from one of Samantha's friends. And when I was leaving his place, my truck shut down. I noticed a little bit of a fuel leak coming from the area where my fast system is. It's been in there now for 3+ years, never's dropped a drop of fuel oil, and all of a sudden now, and then the truck shuts down, and it didn't really act like it did when the filters were empty and you got to get them primed to start with. And it was 1 degree. Unless I got some shitty diesel, which I went to Holiday, which is now Circle K, they're good. I get my fuel from them. I prefer getting fuel from them. I try not to get fuel from Quick Trip. Unfortunately, in my area, the only E85 I'm finding is Quick Trip, so that's what I put in my van. Okay, so I restart the truck, and as soon as I let off on the gas, to let off on the throttle, it dies, and I get it started again. And I rev it, and it stumbles, and all of a sudden it cleans up, and I let go of the pedal, and it's sitting and idling just fine, but now the check engine light comes on. Well, maybe a handshake too late. So I decide, instead of going to my next stop, which was going to be the liquor store in Pike Lake, Minnesota, I decided I should just go home. I'll do my beer run for Mike with another vehicle. And I noticed that the check engine light's on. So I'm heading home, and all of a sudden I hear a beep, and now check gauge's light is on. And of course, the very first thing I look at is my checking. The very first thing I look at is my temperature gauge, because when the serpentine belt comes off, you have roughly 20 seconds before as soon as the temperature needle goes to hot, you should shut down a diesel. And I drove it like that all the way to the spook house. I drove it 5 minutes once like that, 35 degrees below zero, and to imagine I'm in a vehicle overheating. But it's not overheating, and I'm like, what? And I noticed that the alternator gauge, charging gauge, is at 8 volts. I drove it home, stopped it, did like stupid non-mechanical people do. I opened the hood, I looked in and went, what the fuck is it that I'm really looking at? I have no idea. So I shut the hood and came in, and I have two choices right now. One, if someone sees this video and you feel like you'd like to financially help me, even if in the long run I will pay you back, I could make an appointment tomorrow morning at Accurate Auto, where Samantha used to work. Call Scott, say, can I bring the truck up? Can I bring the truck up and not even worry about it for 1 month? I can't have it here. And if I do get it to you, and then can you figure out what needs to be fixed? And then pray to God that it's not a lot of money, because it is drivable. I mean, right now, if I knew I had to bring it to Accurate, the only thing I probably will do tonight is maybe go out and put my battery tender on it, just to top off because it has 2 batteries, just to top it off in case that's the only thing right now that that it's running off of is batteries, no alternator. I mean, as soon as that happened, I shut the lights off. I mean, we were in not a whiteout, but we were in some pretty good snow this morning when I was out, but shut all the lights off. I turned the fan with the heater down just enough to keep the windows from fogging up, but I don't know. I am not, I am mechanical that I will do the work. I am diagnosing. I have no idea. Other than the fact that the alternator is showing that it's not charging, I am assuming that something's wrong with the alternator, but there could be something wrong in the charging circuit somewhere. So now I will possibly be going to Maine for a month, and if I don't have this resolved, I will spend the month wondering what is wrong with my truck. And I was going to take it. I was seriously considering taking it. And then at the last minute, Christine's like, what am I going to drive? And I said, you can use Pam's car. Pam works from home. Pam doesn't go anywhere. Besides that, I also made her 2 nights ago. I made her drive the van. Last night, I made her drive the van in the event that you need to drive something. It's a 2013 Chevy Express all-wheel drive with 4 brand new tires. It gets around as good. It gets around better than the Pilot does. The Pilot, see, it's a trade-off. The van's got more weight in it, which helps you, but not on ice. The Pilot has more computer processing power. I mean, you try to do stupid shit with the Honda, and the Honda computer goes, I got this. No, I want to drift. No, you don't. Yeah, I did. So, yeah. So that's my thing. I would really like to be able to bring it to Accurate Auto and have it fixed by the time I get back in a month. But why? Do you ever get that feeling like sometimes you just work for the next fucking thing to go wrong in your life? Smile money. Pass. I mean, she could take a load, but I'd pass. Make sure Matt watches this video. You laughing at his expense might cause him to knock you down in the alley. You probably did not hit the guy because he had a big forehead. Oh. A little, her forehead's fine. Starting to get a little on the big side, maybe a little on the dark side of the nippleage, but that'd be a hard, no pun intended, that'd be a hard thing to pass on. But I'm gonna roll the dice. Did I already roll the dice? I don't know. The other thing I found when I was cleaning and I gave her a little polish. I'm gonna be taking this with me. As a matter of fact, oh yeah, mommy. So take a few folders. My Cyclone that I got from Tardisius is my work knife. That will be going for sure. I was not able to take it last time due to TSA. But then my nighttime EDC, once I go get cleaned up and put my jammies on, pretty sure I'm just gonna take the Vector. Or maybe the peasant. It's not a bird. Okay, I'm feeling a little can I even see what the time is on this? Oh, we're at an hour. And this is like 1080 or higher too. So this is gonna be interesting. This is just a test bed. I probably should rip on this, but I decided that because it's Sunday and I only have to work tomorrow, it's not like I have to do anything important. I am gonna drink. I'm gonna get rid of an entire bottle of some whiskey on the shelf. Right now I've got 3 things that have never been opened, but they're all like, I'll drink them, but I would prefer they be mixed. But I got this bottle of Maker's Mark here, and I think I'm gonna slam the whole thing. See, you know what I like about having a monitor is I can see what you're seeing. Breaking in case of emergency. Oh, mama. That's really nice. I mean, I could easily maintain an erection, but I'm gonna pass her on for the next one. I mean, at 58, it's still nice to declare that. Well, now that I think about it, we are closer to 59 than 58. Did I pass on that last one? For me, this is like a 50-50. I've seen what the rest of her looks like, and I mean, Tomcat, my brother from another mother. This is actually something that I do like, along with a few of the whiskeys that Ed used to. I'll fly those friendly skies. A few of the whiskeys that Ed used to drink. I cannot believe that on these little tiny bottles they still wax it or plastic it or whatever the hell this shit is. Huh. I thought it'd be funny. It was $1. Oh, yes. Wade, add some curves and some big old knockers to a redhead. I would take this long before I'd take some 119-pound stick. But, you know, sometimes you got to shake a stick. See? There you go. In honor of Salty, let's put it in one of the shot glasses that he sent. Oh, that's the other thing I'm going to do. Why this reminded me of that, I don't know. I bought a big container of Pro Lube, and I'm going to be adding 6 ounces of Pro Lube to the Honda's brand new oil change. And the other one I was going to do is the truck and the van, but they always recommend that you do that at a fresh oil change so you get the most out of it. It's just money. Cheers. Bye-bye, little buddy. Smile money. The Democrats just need an issue to fire up their masses for the election this year. Gas prices, health care, egg prices, inflation, tariffs, the economy all blew up in their faces. So they're resorting to good old-fashioned civil unrest. If Trump could come up with a way to reform immigration laws to let long-term productive legal aliens stay, since our country did let them in for years, they could apply for smile money. How's that for timing? They could where was I? Reform laws, terms legally and stay. Since our country did let them in, they could apply for documentation, produce work history, and complete a background check. Then be granted citizenship, say 5 years as a penalty for entering illegally. Yep, Spiral Money. Here's the thing, and I was talking with my girlfriend, and she's definitely more, she probably leans more liberal than conservative, but she's kind of like where I'm going, getting to the point where Republicans, Democrats, you are both just evil pieces of shit. Yeah, I like Trump. I like what Trump's doing. I think anybody that has an issue with Trump, why are you even wasting my time voicing your opinion on negativity about Trump? What is the fucking option right now? So why even well, I don't like Trump. Well, keep it to your fucking self. Because what is the option? There is no good option. And Trump isn't even doing enough of why I voted for him. Not tired of winning. So sick and tired of these 2-bit baby piece of shit Democrat libtards. I mean, I posted several things on my disgrace book, my fag book account, that there was 11 or 12 women murdered by illegals. Not a single Democrat speaks out. But I tell you, you shoot one blue-haired piece of shit that can't follow the fucking law. Would Renee be dead if when they said, stop, get out of the vehicle? If she would have stopped and got out of the vehicle, would she or would she not have a fucking bullet in her head and be dead? No, she would not. Did I get all giddy when I found out that we had one less libtard using oxygen on this planet? Maybe a little, just to be honest. But I don't want to see. There's no reason that anybody should be taken unnecessarily. And again, you can't even say, but she had kids. No, she lost one of her kids because she was putting frickin' cigarettes out on them. She had a child taken from her. On her own is a useless individual. Doesn't deserve death. Doesn't deserve death. I mean, me and Andrea were talking about that, and she said, I don't have a problem with Trump. I don't have a problem with Trump. And when I see people saying he should be dead, or I hope his next medical visit is an autopsy, she goes, that is totally disgusting. And I said, I know. I said, you can find me in the past saying positive things about Obama. When they do something that's positive and good for our country and good for freedom and our rights, I'll give you the credit. But why is it that every president in modern time, every president has deported more illegals than Trump, and it wasn't an issue? Obama is still jokingly referred to as the deporter in chief. Trump, I don't even know at this point in time if Trump can even step his game up to get rid of 3/4 of what Obama got rid of. But it was okay then because it was their cause. But now, because so many people have Trump derangement syndrome, all of a sudden it's a bad thing. I don't even know what started me on this, but let's go back to titties. She's okay. Her lips are a little bit too big. There's things that I really like about her, and there's things that not so much. I'm passing on her. Sub-comment yet bad, given up their government benefits and close their fraudulent daycares. Oh my God, the fraud just keeps on. Supposedly on tomorrow, Nick Surley. Oh, see, that is awesome. Nick's seen, and it didn't even. I could have just seen that face, and the weakness would have set in. Nick Surley supposedly tomorrow is releasing something even showing more fraud, if that's even possible. Smile Money says to Bad, I have seen many hardworking Hispanics, so I assume they are under some federal authority to work, unless. Wow, that was two of the hottest women in the rotation. Choices, hard choices. Unless all the business owners are committing crimes as well. That is where I agree we have a mess. Open the borders was a ridiculous policy, and it was not sustainable to import. Oh, good, the read more button. Import poor. Then if your goal is to have more socialism, shouldn't you import rich people so you have more taxable wealth? Ding, ding, Smile Money. Bad says to Smile Money, the Hispanics from Mexico, in my experience, are very hard workers. Countries further south, quite the opposite. And I'm not sure there is a single hardworking Somali that's not a pirate. No, I've said it before, and I don't give a shit if someone says that I'm racist. The Somalis can all fucking leave. Just get the fuck out. One way or the other, just get out. Everywhere that there is a Somali group, there's fraud. Fraud in Minnesota. Now they're finding fraud in Maine. Oh, it was the same guy that owned the same businesses that was here. Ohio, Indiana. The fraud is just until you, at a bare minimum, and again, I don't care. I don't care if you say I'm racist, because I am. I care about the United States of America. If you want to come here and become part of the melting pot, learn English, be proud like Jerry and the crazy Scotsman, but not the Somalis don't. Omar, the fucking cunt herself, has made comments that they're here to take us over. It's called a fucking invasion. And until you're smart enough to realize that, you're just helping their cause. And I will never help their cause. I will help you onto the ship, and then you can get the fuck out. Oh. When she was on Married with Children. McLean says, we knives make Sizivi. Both really good. Yes, they are. I agree. Wade says, my local Walmart has a big sale on the Sizivi knives. Ooh, grab me one of everything. No, two of everything, Wade. McLean, I have a couple Wii, but many Sizivi. Kaiser is also good, by the way. Spyderco and Benchmade are best, in my opinion. I won't argue with that, McLean. The problem is Benchmade knives are it just seems like what you get. Why did you pay twice as much? Is like Holtzman. And it's because of McLean, and it's only because of McLean that I started carrying the paramilitary. I was like, such an expensive knife. I would feel like complete shit if I broke a $200 or more knife. On the other hand, it seems awfully silly that I would go to my grave with a box full of knives that I've never used. I'd rather my girls got a pile of very well used knives and very well used rifles. But smile money, we know that's not going to happen. That's why I push so hard to tell you that Holtzman's survival. I don't give a shit, Jolson, that it's made in China. The amount of stuff around me made in China is ridiculous. Yes, do I wish that we could go away from that? Absolutely. But for $65, would I rather use and abuse and break this and lose this and then go buy another one for $65? Or would I rather wreck or lose a $300 Benchmade? I'm sorry, I'll stick with these. Most of the most expensive knives that I even have were gifts, and then I don't use them because they mean so much to me. I mean, on display, the handmade one by AB Superman, and then I've got some fixed blades in there. Gun God 556, his channel's gone. When he saw what was going on in New York, he's like, I don't want them to have any idea that I even exist. Doof. But I have a nice charade from him. I should send it to you to have you do the de-blackening. I could probably do it myself, but sometimes you take something that somebody gave me that I care about, and then have somebody that I look up to as my, well, we're both three and ridiculous. So look up to is my bigger, older brother, much older. McLean, will you please let me know when Matt is gonna be on? I didn't know Matt was gonna be on. McLean, Eric, tell Granny I'll give her $50 for Matt, but I want his kennel to go with. McLean, Matt. Oh my God. And now it's on the phone. We have to go old school on this, boys. Oh, beep, beep, beep. There's a power failure. Power failure. Well, that should give you an idea how cold it is. Yes, Kev Dog, I want to have my blood pressure checked, and the best thing is to use your hand. Normally I could heat the house up and know that I could go for six hours before the boiler comes back on. And in the time that I've been downstairs, that's the fourth time. Oh, baby, it's cold outside. Can you hear me? I'm over here now. Oh, yeah. Of course, this whole video went to shit. I can inform you as of this point in time if something happens. It'll be a much shorter video. Pass on this one. Which, if I would have said it in time, I would have passed on the last one. Lindbergher. God, that hit the front of the container, rolled all the way across the side, rolled across the back, and then fell down. So, one of those moments, I was going upstairs. I went upstairs to grab some mags and shit to start packing, and I found Christine's phone in the bathroom, and I go, "Your phone's up here," and I came down the stairs, but I wasn't done. I was going back up, and I went to throw it, and she puts her hands out, and I go, "I'm going to throw it alongside you on the couch." So from the staircase, I threw it across the living room. It shorted. It hit the ottoman, hit the back of the couch, bounced forward, and landed in Christine's hand. She went like this. You can't make the shit up. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure they're fake, but I could find stuff to do with those. McCline, Matt, see, I'm okay. Matt has the elderly and drunk people of Duluth under control. Wade says he's special that way. McCline says, start no-ish, won't be no-ish. McCline, Eric, me, you, and Grok do the math. I'd take that. Poco, I'm trying to watch the vid and YouTube keeps telling me it's sleepy time. What the fuck? Poco says C10. C10 is a hit. Okay. Anybody with half a brain, you now know that it's not the 2-pegger and it's not the 3-pegger. And did I take that last one? That last one was awesome. This one, there's a couple of things about her that I really like, and I'm not sure what that is. Miss 27 says 27th. That's not good for me. Multi-Gunman says, sorry, Miss 27 says no Multi-Gunman here again. Then he says, I think the vid needs more cowbell. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Oh my God, it's 5:32. Shit. Miss 27, nice brew balmy beer glass. Yeah, baby. Then he says the new world order is moving forward just like planned. Yes. Wade, tell your girlfriend to call you Eric, not Master D. I need a good laugh. I threw her away. Oh, that girlfriend. Which one? There's 3 of them right now. 2 of them are electronic and one is much healthier. I don't know where we are on all this. Get rid of, keep, get rid of, keep. I don't even know how this one ended up in the rotation, to be honest. But no, I'd pass on this one. Paul from PA Brew News just had this on tap. Great brew. Hibiscus is hell. Don't know if I'll enjoy as much in a can after having it on tap. Probably not, Paul. Nothing like tapping that ass, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it's very seldom that you could possibly have something on tap and love it, and then have it in a can and go, oh, this is so much better. Brad, I can swap the ejection port on my Tavor 7 like the Hellion, but had to send my Tavor X95 to be swapped over to left hand. I purchased my Tavor TS12 in left hand. Sucks to be left-handed sometimes, but at least I am in the right state of mind. You know, you don't have to do it where anybody sees it but me, but Brad, sometime it would be nice. Ooh, look, Brad. A Corvette and that ass. What exactly is in your collection? EMT says F10 and the thing. Then he says, no, the other thing. F10? Why did you go F10? F10 is a miss. There's a lot of her in here. She's got some big ass titties. Oh, and the thing. And the other thing. I'm gonna go a month without my babies. Tom, loving that shotgun. I don't even know which one. The Beretta? Fuck yeah. The pump? This? I think this is fucking badass. But I mean, if it was actually in my power and I was told you can either keep the Beretta or you can keep that. Which one are you keeping? I would have to keep the Beretta. It's just a freaking incredible shotgun. Love it. This is badass. I did I put the breacher on it, so it's spiky. You can probably kill somebody with that without even firing a shot, and I'm keeping that. Bad says, greetings, Captain. Greetings, Bad. And the last comment, Multi-Gunman says, I'm late as per usual. Hey, the other thing I could do is just no editing and just upload this straight from the phone. I might even do that. Okay, let's... Wow, she's fucking cute. I don't know what... I don't know. I've had a really hard time finding maybe I'm burnt out on Bloody Marys or whatever, but this is okay. But I honestly think that the Pickle is almost a little bit too much for me. I would get Zing Zang and this, and then put them both into a bigger container so that this got diluted about 50%. On the Bloody Mary scale, I would probably go like I'd I'd probably go like a 7 on this. It's really is not impressing me, and it's more than likely gonna get used. I'm gonna have to use it up before I go as a mix in beer. And I'm not even overly liking that. Okay, in the club, here we go. And I'm gonna have to remember to upload this to the right damn channel too. Cobra, pass. Cobra says, well, here we are again in the club, placing bets on Matt's future, trying to figure out how the hot balls and sticky cheese factor in, and big foreheads. Bad says, stinky cheese is Matt's future. Salty Double Naked Sunday Club. Bad says, howdy clubbers, howdy bad. There's lots of Nova Star in here. Oh, I just thought of something. This is as old school gets. Hold on. Where's the zoom? Oh, shit. Too much. Too much, too soon, too late. I do have a monitor. I just turned the camera on, and now the camera is aimed at the back of you on the phone. I know. It only took me an hour and 32 minutes to come up with that. That works, though. That definitely makes it so that I can see what I'm seeing. Oh, I miss Vivian. I would take this over the girl that's Vivian. Mike says, cheers, brew balmy. Mike, I still have, you sent me a link, and my guess is that the link that you sent me is to one of your vids. Unfortunately, you're right there. I do not think I have, oh, hang on. Out of curiosity, where is it at right now? The Holtzman video, 323 views on eBalmy. And 520 on Mr. 10mm Bullet. Yeah, John, you're right. Shadow banned. I got the fucking shadow ban to hell. I'm sorry. I just wanted to check this. Mike says F3. F3 is a miss. Patriotic Peach, she's awesome. She says it as it is, but this pissed me off. The latest episode of Landman, the girl that plays Billy Bob Thornton's daughter, her character is got put in a dorm room with a fucking piece of shit transgender noun speaking fucking retard, and she goes, and then she has an issue. She goes to the it's not the office, but she goes to the head of the college, and she's just like, well, she spent the entire time making me feel bad. Why do I have to feel bad that I don't want to refer to her, or her as an it thing or whatever when, you know, she's not. These fucking pieces of shit right now are so busy that they you no longer get to care about who you are, what our feelings are. We're just supposed to keep complying with no, they'll go fuck yourself. All you fucking transgender, purple hair, blue nose ring motherfuckers, go fuck yourself. If you actually care about yourself, just shut the fuck up. Live your life. Don't constantly try to put yourself into the spotlight and get attention. I mean, your pronouns? My pronouns are fuck off. Fuck all you pieces of shit. You know, what's wrong with our country is that the 1% has been handed the microphone and the rest of us are supposed to give a shit. I don't give a shit. Go fuck yourself. Sometimes I love Sundays. Oh, Phil. Okay, I'm just looking for Mike, because I think what he probably posted was his latest video. If it is, we're going to watch it. I don't really care. Oh, what? Tac Pack Plus.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Gilliland 426 channel here on YouTube. Today we're going to be unboxing January 26.
Mike says cheers, clubbers.
Tac Pack Plus.
Smile Money says cheers, clubbers.
I hope everybody had a good Christmas and New Year's. First item in the box is from Battle Arms Development. And it's a heavy-duty plastic or rubberized gun cleaning mat. Pretty cool. It's $39.99 value. Second item in the box is from Clean Freaks. And it's their 12-pack of body wipes, hand wipes. Pretty cool. Never can go wrong. That's $15 value. Third item in the box is from Magnetic. It's their sprain and fracture spleen kit. Not bad. It's $16.95. Fourth item in the box is the little red Power Ranger style sticker holding his AR pistol. Pretty cool. $3 value. Fifth item in the box is from a good company I like, and it's Phase 5 Tactical. It's their pistol buffer spring, square carbine spring. Not bad. So power enhanced spring. That's $8 value. Sixth item in the box is kind of a crappy item to me, but I may put it in use. But it's from X-Tech. It's their M-Lock rail covers for rubberized grips. $14.95 value.
I'm thinking about maybe taking this with me.
Seventh item in the box is a pretty cool item, and it's from Pew Tools. It's their trigger pin and hammer pin alignment tool, and it comes with your set screws and that. Pretty cool item, I like that. That's $9.99 value. That's everything in the regular box. I got the plus, so there's one more item. This from CRKT. It's a Crimbiet knife. I'm not fond of these style of knives, but I'll put it to use, I guess. On CRKT's site, they have a sheath for this, which is about, I do believe $36, $38.
If
Not
I
bad for
if
all
I see
aluminum.
Pete, I want him to make me a sheath for this.
It's $185 value. And they call that their Provoke compact blade. Alright, that's everything in the box. No fire tender paper. Then February hits is parts, gear, and swag to keep you ready and able throughout the winter season.
I'm gonna take this.
A two-part plus box item. Be sure to be a game changer. So that's going to be kind of cool to see what that is. Thank you very much for stopping by, watching my very short unboxing of Tac Pack Plus for January 2026. You all be armed, be vigilant, contact your reps, and always deuces. Peace out.
Thumbs up.
Check you out next month.
Okay. Make sure you're subscribed to Mike so you get notified of those videos. No offense, Mike, but I'm glad that Tac Pack fired me. Their boxes of okay, free shit's nice, but for what they charge, I don't know why you keep buying them. I mean, like you said, you're not a fan of this style. I am not a fan of the Krombits, but I like the fact that this isn't this all the time. I mean, I have some Christine had that one and she absolutely loves it. But I know they have a sheath for this and I just did not want to spend the money for it. I'm going to take this with because if I get the opportunity to see Pete, I'm going to leave it with him. And then he can make me a sheath for it. And then I'll pay him and he can send the sheath and the knife back to me. God, if I know I'm going to see Pete for sure, I'm going to bring like 10 pistols. Here, Pete. Here, and here. And even though this is an expensive knife, I do carry this. I mean, you can see the wear and tear. Oh my God, I feel like shit. No, I don't. I'm also thinking this really needs to be put into my rotation as a work knife, but it's the Buck Besh wedge that I got from Mr. The Sharpest Edge. I've had this for what, 10 years now? And ever had a knife that's so sharp you're actually afraid to shave with it because you're worried that it's actually going to go beyond the hair and then just start drawing blood? Well, that's what this thing is. The Bunker. Howard from the Bunker. Yeah. Let me get my eyebrows. I'm just kidding. Mommy! Yeah, she's got an awesome body, but she's got like a body like a boy. Wear a face like a boy. A boy! Sharky's into that kind of thing. I'm not. Okay, we gotta go. I'm gonna hit the button. Nothing. Rumble. Hop slam. I'm sure it's just smile money. Smile money. Wow. First again. Cheers, Clevers. Yes. And I know for a fact that she is not AI. because I can't remember what her name was, but it's not on this one. And let's check the Hop Slam video out. She's got a fantastic body, but I'll pass. Girls are probably pissed off because I am the kitchen bitch. I am the kitchen bitch. Brad says the old horny fixer ended up with the pink guy. For reals? It's terrible if it is. Wade, all I can say is, Matt, just imagine if we didn't like you. No shit. That's what I've tried to tell him. Smart Money says, I just hope Eric and Matt's neighbors never place a link to those videos on their Facebook community page. Then Matt would learn the difference between ball busting and actual mob action. Oh, man, you fuckers. My gut still hurts from laughing yesterday. That was great. McLean got one pulled. How can you invite a woman back to your place and say, hush, my grandma is sleeping? Why did that get hidden? Oh, Jesus. Shh, okay, that's it. I hope this all worked out. Hope the sound sounds okay. This is what I will be using on my road trip. Okay, thanks guys. Cheers. And I'm serious. I might actually just go straight from this if I can. Reaching behind. I'm giving you a reach around. Cheers.